we will be solving quadratic equations by factoring. Do you have any idea? Be with me today. The given quadratic equation we have x squared minus 2x minus 35 equals 0. Now before solving for the roots, let's identify first the names of each term. So the first one with the degree tool is what we call the quadratic term. This is what we call the quadratic term. And the middle term is what we call the linear term. And the number or the last term without any variable is what we call the constant term. Or the constant itself. Right. Then, 1 here is what we call the numerical coefficient of the quadratic term, while negative 2 is what we call the numerical coefficient of the linear term. Example number 1, we have x squared minus 2x minus 35 equals 0. So the first thing that we are going to do is to look for the factors of the first term and the last term. The first term is x squared. So what are the factors of x squared? We have x squared. The factors of x squared are x and x. Since x times x equals x squared. So let's do two pairs of parentheses here. Then the factors of x squared, we have x and x. Since the sign of the given quadratic equations are both negative, so we are going to use positive, then negative. Next, after looking for the factors of the first term, it's time to look for the factors of the last term. The last term is 35. Note, the factors of the last term, its sum or difference, when simplified, must be equal to the middle term. So what are the factors of 35? The factors of 35 are, first pair we have 1 and 35. And then we have 5 and 7. 1 times 35 is 35. So it could be, but 1 plus 35 is 36, or 35 minus 1 is 34. So we cannot use these factors. Next we have 5 and 7. 5 times 7 equals 35. Then 5 plus 7 is 12. But 7 minus 5 is 2. Then as you can see, the middle term, the coefficient of the middle term is 2. So we can use 5 and 7. Now, since the sign of the middle term is negative, so we are going to put the greater factor to the negative sign. So we are going to put 7 here and 5 here. So the factored form of x squared minus 2x minus 35 equals 0 is the quantity of x plus 5 times the quantity of x minus 7. Now it's time to look for the roots or the value of x. So we are going to equate both factors to 0. First we have x plus 5 equals 0. Transpose 5, it will become negative 5. So the first root is negative 5. Next we have x minus 7 equals 0. Transpose negative 7, it will become positive 7. So the second root is positive 7. So the roots are negative 5 and positive 7. So we already found the roots of our quadratic equation. Next is to do the checking if these roots really satisfies the equation. So we are going to use the original form of the given equation. We have x squared minus 2x minus 35 equals 0. So let's start off with negative 5. X equals negative 5. So copy the equation x squared minus 2x minus 35 equals 0. Then substitute the value of x, which is negative 5. Negative 5 times negative 5 is equal to positive 25. Negative 2 times negative 5 is equal to positive 10. Then copy minus 35 equals 0. 25 plus 10 is 35. 35 minus 35 equals 0. So it's true. Which means that negative 5 satisfies the equation. Next, how about positive 7? We have x equals positive 7. So the same equation, we have x squared minus 2x minus 35 equals 0. Next, we are going to substitute the value of x, which is 7, to the given equation. So we have 7 raised to the power of 2 minus 2 times 7 minus 35 equals 0. 7 times 7 equals 49. Negative 2 times 7 equals negative 14. Copy negative 35 equals 0. Copy 49. Since both of them has the same sign, so we are going to add 14 plus 35 is equal to 49, and copy the common sign, which is negative. 49 minus 49 equals 0. So it's true, which means that 7 also satisfies the given equation. So both root negative 5 and 7 satisfies the equation. Example number 2. We have x squared plus 7x plus 12. The factors of x squared are x and x. Since all the operations are positive, or the sign will use positive, positive. Next, we are going to look for the factors of 12, wherein their sum is equal to 7, which is the middle term. So 12, think of its factor, we have 1 and 12. We also have 2 and 6, and 3 and 4. 1 times 12 is 12. 1 plus 12 is 13. So we can't use this factor. 2 times 6 is 12, but 2 plus 6 is 8. Still not. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 plus 4 is 7. So we can use 3 and 4. So the factored form of x squared plus 7x plus 12 equals 0 is the quantity of x plus 3 times the quantity of x plus 4. Now it's time to look for the values of x, or the roots. So equate both factors to 0. First we have x plus 3 equals 0. Transpose positive 3, it will become negative 3. So the first value of x is negative 3. Next we have x plus 4 equals 0. Transpose positive 4, it will become negative 4. So the roots are negative 3 and negative 4. Now let's check. Checking. First we have x equals negative 3. So we are going to use the original given equation, x squared plus 7x plus 12 equals 0. Substitute 3 to the x. Negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. Positive 7 times negative 3 is negative 21. Plus 12 equals 0. 9 minus 21 is equal to negative 12. Negative 12 plus positive 12, since they have different signs, so we're going to subtract 12 minus 12 equals 0. It's true. Which means negative 3 satisfies the quadratic equation. Next we have x equals negative 4. So you have here x squared plus 7x plus 12 equals 0. Substitute negative 4 to x, to all x. You have 4 is equal to 2 plus 7 times 4. It's negative. Don't forget about the sign. Be careful. Negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16. Positive 7 times negative 4 is negative 28. We have here plus 12 equals 0. 16 minus 12 is equal, 16 minus 28 rather, is equal to negative 12. Negative 12 plus 12 is equal to 0. It's true. Which means that both negative 3 and negative 5 satisfies the given quadratic equation x squared plus 7x plus 12 equals 0. This means that our answer is correct. Another example, we have x squared minus 5x minus 36 equals 0. The factors of x squared are x and x. Now, let's think of the factors of 36 wherein if we are going to subtract, the result will be 5. We have 1 and 36. We have 2 and 18. We have 3 and 12. We have 4 and 9. We have 6 and 6. Okay, try to check. 36 minus 1 is 35, not 5. 18 minus 2 is 16, still not 5. 12 minus 3 is 9, not 5. 6 minus 6 is 0. 9 minus 4 is 5, so we're going to use 4 and 9. We are going, since the middle term is negative, we are going to put 9 here with the negative sign. Then we have 4. So the factored form of x squared minus 5x minus 36 equals 0 is the quantity of x minus 9 times the quantity of x plus 4. Now it's time to look for the values of x. So we are going to equate both factors to 0. First we have x minus 9 equals 0. So it's x equals 9. So the first value of x is positive 9. Next we have x plus 4 equals 0. It is x equals negative 4. So the second value of x is negative 4. Now it's time to do the checking. First we have x equals 9. So the given quadratic equation, we have x squared minus 5x minus 36 equals 0. Substitute the value of x, which is 9. So we have here 9 squared minus 5 times 9 minus 36 equals 0. 9 times 9 equals 81. Negative 5 times 9 is negative 45. Minus 36 equals 0. Copy 81. Negative 45 minus 36 is negative 81. 81 minus 81 equals 0. So it's true. Which means that positive 9 satisfies the quadratic equation. Next we have x equals negative 4. We have x squared minus 5x minus 36 equals 0. So substitute the value of x, which is negative 4. Negative 4 squared minus 5 times negative 4 minus 36 equals 0. Negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16. Negative 5 times negative 4 is positive 20. Minus 36 equals 0. 16 plus 20 is 36. 36 minus 36 equals 0. It's true. Which means that negative 4 also satisfies the equation. So both our answer is correct. You get it, class? Great! For our last example, 4x squared minus 25 equals 0. So it is really obvious that it is the difference of two squares. Both the first term and the second term are perfect square. So this is the square root of 4x squared is 2x. So write 2x here and also 2x here. The square root of 25 is 5. So we have 5 and then 5. Then equate both into 0. So we have 2x plus 5 equals 0. We have 2x equals negative 5. Divide both them by 2. X equals negative 5 over 2. Next, we have 2x minus 5 equals 0. We have 2x equals positive 5. Divide both by 2. Cancel, cancel. X equals positive 5 over 2. First, we have x equals negative 5 over 2. So it's 4x squared minus 25 equals 0. Negative 5 over 2 times negative 5 over 2 equals 25. Positive 25 over 4. Cancel 4. 25 minus 25 equals 0. 25 minus 25 is 0. So it's true. Negative 5 over 2 satisfies the equation. Next we have x equals positive 5 over 2. So we have 4x squared minus 25 equals 0. 5 over 2 times 5 over 2 equals 25 over 4. Cancel 4. 25 minus 25. 25 minus 25 equals 0. So it's true. So both values of x or their roots, negative 5 over 2 and 5 over 2, satisfies the given equation. So correct. So that's all for today, class, about solving quadratic equation by factoring. If you have some questions, just drop your questions on the comment section below. Thank you and God bless. Bye!